3 weeks ago, we started a project well above our skill level to remove the EJ and save it from its head gasket misery. In the meantime, lessons have been learned, challenges have been overcome, and most of all, additional skills have been achieved. All things considered, we still don't know what the fuck we are doing.
What up? Just trying to get all this trash cleaned out. Look at the toolboxes.
Oh man!
Yeah. I still haven't organized all the sockets because I got like 300 sockets. But here's like the most important drawer. Check that out.
Oh man!
There's all those ratchet wrenches. It's a nice. Right here. Yeah, these are all the regular wrenches. I still really haven't organized those. All these are full too.
All of them?
For the most part. Yeah, I got like. Dude, check out these things. I found like. I could have used these probably. Check out these things.
Oh, dude, those are nice.
Yeah, it's like a vice grip crescent wrench.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. Woo! So, alright guys, so we got some Perrin parts. Perrin hooked it up. So let's do some unboxings, I guess. So yeah, we got front mount intercooler from Perrin. Huge thank you to Perrin for sending that over. This thing is thick.
Nasty.
Yeah, you already probably know what's in this box. This is just everything else that goes with the front mount.
What color did Casey go with?
I don't know. He said he's gonna surprise me. I told him because I'm just gonna get it all painted anyway.
Yeah.
Super cool overflow tank.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna look at it.
Overflow tank right there. Black.
Yep.
All them. So you got the hoses and some clamps. Windshield washer tank. So there's that. And all the hog pipes. And on to the last box.
Oh wait, there's more. Big thanks to Perrin.
Yeah, dude, Perrin hooked it up. So we got some shirts. So we got some shirts in here. License plate frame. Something shiny in there too. I don't know what that is. Another shirt.
Oh man.
Sweet. What are these?
Oh, dude, headers.
Yeah. So we got the big tube, equal length Perrin headers. A lot of you guys are saying Killer Bee. Some people were saying Perrin. And one of my buddies actually sent me over some dyno charts with a comparison of Killer Bee and Perrin, and the Perrin actually made more power, so I decided to go with Perrin.
Sorry guys, I just want to say big thanks to Perrin for taking care of us. They gave us a huge discount on these products right here. So just so you guys know, this project has been largely unsponsored until now, until Perrin came aboard and gave us a fat discount on this part. So big thanks to our contact at Perrin Performance. Be sure to check it out down in the link below.
Got our feeler gauges here, and we're gonna get the straight edge. Gonna measure them heads.
In the meantime, we measured the heads and block for warpage. Using the machinist straight edge and feeler gauge, we were surprised at the outcome of the results. In this case, we reference our measurement to the Subaru factory service manual, and what we found was surprising.
Yeah, we're good. I mean, we checked. We got the feeler gauge and checked with the straight edge. So I mean, what else can you do, really?
The heads are well within the tolerances that Subaru recommends. And these heads, once we put them back together, they're going to be ready to bolt onto the block, and we're good to go. So we just want to ensure that these studs are in there nice and good. As you can see, this one is pretty dang loose, you know. So
That one's fucking tight.
just going to make sure they're nice and snug. And then once you put the head on, we'll go ahead and torque down the bolts and the washers.
And this fits best like this. Oh, it didn't want to fit, so I'm gonna say there we go.
Surprisingly, the head and block checked out. The head and block surfaces were resurfaced off camera, and we moved on to the next step. We prepared the valve tray for assembly, lubed the internal friction areas with assembly lube, and ensured we utilize the proper tightening sequences and torque specs as specified by the factory service manual.
Alright guys, so we got new spark plugs going in because, well, might as well. Also my tuner set to get, so they're iridium 1 step colder, they were called when I ordered them. So if you're going to be running E85, you want to use these spark plugs. I don't know why, but the tuner said to do it, so we're going to take the advice of the tuner on that one. We're going to check the gap on them. They should be pre-gapped though, and then drop these boys in there.
Camshaft caps are on, they're torqued down. Camshafts spin freely just fine. We just put some assembly lube on top of everything. We might have overdid it a little bit, but that's okay. We used a recommended gasket that's around here, and we put the oil seals in. I am just praying that these do not leak. So this is tightened down. All we have to do is put on the valve cover, and this should be good to go. All right, so the factory service manual says we have to put some RTV around this area. I don't know why, especially when it already has a gasket. I'm pretty sure there's a reason for it, but I don't know. That's the right way.
Alright, so now I need to figure out which bolts are which. So I got valve cover bolts right here, some are longer, some are shorter.
Oh, great.
So I'm wondering if the longer ones are for that.
Progress, ain't that right, Casey?
Yeah, definitely. Taking it slow, but we're making progress. So we're going slow because we really haven't done this before, so we want to make sure we do it right. So we got the factory service manual out there, so we're reading every step, going step by step, making sure we torque everything to spec, make sure we put everything in the right spot, because even though two parts might look exactly the same, like these front cam seals, they're actually not. So taking our time, going slow. We got time, we're not in a rush. We want to make sure we do it right the first time. But yeah, head is on one side. We're gonna do the head, probably the other side sometime this week, maybe this weekend. Yeah. And then the engine we pretty much back together, and then dropping it back in and rotating the turbo. Ooh. So yeah. Cool. Definitely some progress made though.
All right. Good. All right, guys, we'll be right back.
We're going to bed. We're tired.
Yeah, it's like 10. Dude.